Yo, what is going on, ARM Nation? Now, I bet you're wondering, well, for anyone new here, I bet you're wondering what happens, where are the other Office reactions? You see, what it what had happened was, when I used to react to The Office, it was probably my most hated, disliked, negative reactions of all time. I would either, one, get negative comments, or two, just get a bunch of anonymous dislikes. I don't know if those were bots or actual people, but either way, it was enough negativity for me to not want to continue the show. Because, like, it was getting to the point where people were just disliking all of my videos. Not just The Office, but all of that content I was dropping outside of The Office. It was just getting a bunch of dislikes for no reason. Well, because I said things that other people didn't agree with who watched The Office. I don't know why The Office has like this toxic cult following, but I really thought it was a more chill community than that. And I shouldn't have let like the opinions of others make me stop watching a series. You know what I mean? Like, there are plenty of people who enjoyed my reactions, and there are those who don't. And if you don't, you can feel free to dislike this video or any other Office reaction you want to dislike. I mean, that's cool, but I'm gonna turn my ratings off for these Office reactions, so that way you can't see it. I win. Now, anyways.
Yes, I see. Good news, everyone!
John Krasinski. They're either looking at him for the casting of Fantastic Four, or maybe he's already in it. That's beside the point.
Jim, why don't you show off your Dundies to the camera?
Oh, I can't.
Wait, to the camera?
I don't want to look at them and get cocky.
So, is The Office a show that in which the characters in the show actually are being filmed on some sort of docuseries? Like, is The Office an actual, like, docuseries?
And now he's making me look through hours of footage to find highlights.
And I'm sorry for pausing it, but in season 1, they would have these cutaways in which certain characters would actually talk to the camera, but now it seems that it's happening even outside of the cutaway. Like, they're all looking at the camera. I don't know. It's like they've really amped up the usage rate of the cameraman for the docuseries. Of all the guys there, Dwight is like the furthest from a pervert.
The Dundies are kind of like a kid's birthday party. Kids having a really good time, so you're kind of there. That's kind of what it's like.
Yeah, it seems like no one wants to go, but they're just kind of forced to go.
I did. My wife's name is Terry.
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting Terry.
It's this person whose hand I'm holding, Michael.
Come on, Mike.
No, I decided to stay. I just get a ride home from Angela.
My C. Curry Award goes to our very own Kelly Kapoor. Get on up here.
I wonder why.
All right.
I would hate being here.
Sing another song, dude.
You know what, guys? We're just having a little office party, so if you want to, hey, you know, cool it, guys. Really.
You suck, man. You suck.
Hey, I haven't gotten one yet.
Yeah.
Yes, I have not gotten one either. So, keep
More
going.
Dundies.
Dundies.
Sorry for pausing again, but it's weird. It seems like they have some sort of like parent and child relationship with Michael. It's like when they're at work, obviously it seems like he acts not like a parent, but just as a boss, I guess. But here, he's definitely acting like a child, or not even purposely. It's just that's his whole, thing. And I thought it was it was getting sad when they started saying he sucks and started throwing stuff at him. I thought that was pretty depressing. But then his employees started to cheer him up as if he was like their child, because it's like Oscar said, it's like being at a birthday party, and you're just kind of there. Huh. It seems like season 2 is already a bit different from season 1. I would have been okay probably seeing them in the office a lot, but I didn't think about the fact that I had never seen all of these people, outside of the office, and it's really great to see that. But another thing is that the dynamic seems to be shifting. There seems to be more of a sense of urgency as far as emotions are concerned. Like, it's almost like the stakes are higher for sadness, tension, stress. Basically things that come with working in an office. But I don't know what's so different. Why did they choose to make season 2 so different? You know what I mean? Like, was season 1 just a test run?
It is the whitest sneakers award because she always has the whitest tennis shoes on.
Oh.
What a great year for the Dundies.
All right, everything checks out. What just happened? What? What did I just watch? What did I She's not having a seizure.
Sir, you're gonna have to put your clothes on. People are trying to eat.
Was this year's Dundies a success? Well,
He said, people are trying to eat, sir. You're gonna have to put your clothes back on.
Can I ask you a question?
That was good. That was great. I loved it. Loved every bit. But again, so let's talk about there's quite a bit to talk about. The humor is very apparent in every single episode of The Office. I never watched an episode of The Office and just thought to myself, you know what? This episode really isn't that funny. I never thought that. The Office continues to make me laugh each and every time I watch it. So that is one of the things I'm grateful for with the series. Now, the direction the series seems to be taking right now in season 2 is a direction that I really like. I'm very fond of this almost new direction, because it seemed kind of centered around The Office. And granted, it's just one episode. I don't know how the rest of season 2 is going to be. But season 2 is already off to a great start in being able to see characters interact outside of The Office. And it didn't necessarily need to be a show that ventured outside of the title. The fact that it did that, and it worked. I liked that this worked. Because, and it could have gone any direction when those guys started, throwing things at Michael. It could have became really sad, because then my heart started to hurt, because I'm like, dang, why are they doing Michael so dirty, dog? Like, come on. But it went a direction I almost didn't expect, actually. Like, I didn't expect his coworkers, the ones that were complaining and saying they didn't want to be there, I didn't expect them to take Michael's side and cheer him up. I didn't expect that. And it made me see the beauty in like between their relationship. Like, it made me see the beauty in The Office, really. Like, everyone's relationship with Michael, everyone's, you know, relationship with each other, all those friendships. They're like a nice little pirate crew, man. Okay, nah, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with Jim and Pam, as usual. But I do know that Pam was very drunk. But it isn't, like, when you're drunk, aren't you more susceptible to doing things that you actually want to do deep down? So that means she definitely wants to kiss Jim. Like, when she's sober. But she doesn't, because her brain is working, is functioning properly. Interesting. Dang, I wonder what would happen if I was drunk. Like, what would I do? I feel like me, myself, I would probably put on a mask, hack some people's internet, and find out their IP address so I can, you know, appear at their house. But it would only be spammers, you know, it would only be people I faced on, like, certain fighting games who think they're good, but they're really not. You know what I mean? Like, those types of people, they gotta be stopped. They gotta be put away. If you want to see The Office Season 1, Episode 2 through 6, if you want to see those reactions, then the OnlyFans link in the description is where you will see all of those reactions. Just click that link, and it will redirect you to the reactions. Yeah, it does cost $5 to subscribe there, but after you do that, you're set for life. You are set for life. So, as far as YouTube goes, I will be back with The Office next week. Even if, you know, a bunch of people dislike or like, I'm gonna keep going with the show, which is something I should have done in the first place. I shouldn't have just stopped reacting to a show just because I had a bunch of dislikes. I'm gonna do what I want, when I want. This is my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna treat my YouTube channel how I want to treat it. Like, no matter what anyone else says, I'm gonna put out Office reactions, whether you with me or not. So, if you're here, thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more Office reactions weekly, and I will see you soon. Oh, and if you want to watch Friends, that's this Friday, so you can stop by if you want to. If not, that's totally understandable. Either way, see you soon.